Thanks for joining me today as I clear out and clean up my Kat Von D section of my beauty room. Thanks for also bearing with me as I learn how to do voiceover. Thanks also to my husband who says I'm not spoiled, I'm just loved, for making my dreams and impulses a reality. The first section I'm going to be showing you is my PR sets that I've found on Poshmark or ordered directly from the Kat Von D site over the past few years. Here is a lipstick carousel that she only made a few of, and a friend texted me as soon as it was out and I got one. Then comes the trunk that held Kat Von D's latest PR set with foundations. I sent 35 of the foundations I bought on Poshmark to my friend Guadelupe in San Francisco, who is currently doing makeovers to pay for her prosthetic leg. I have enjoyed watching her makeovers. Then let's jump back to 2009 to 2013 when Kat Von D came out with her initial train cases and perfumes. Currently I use one train case for my acupuncture supplies, and the other train case is empty as I haven't found anything fitting to put in it. They were very well made. I often call her first few years in 2009 to 2013 her red phase, as she used red in a lot of her detailed and beautiful packaging that she was creative with. I think it was winter of 2010 that she came out with her volume 1 of her eyeshadow books. This volume had eyelashes, 3 different primers for the eyes, as well as a double-sided roller ball. It was very hard to find an original that had not been used. Starstruck on the left and Star Crossed on the right also came out during that period. Around the same period, Kat Von D also did 2 quads that were matching for the Art of Elysium to raise money for a hospital project called Kimberly and Evelyn palettes. One of the hardest palettes for me to find when I started collecting back in 2015 was the Love and Fury palette. From 2009 to 2013, Kat Von D made some 8-pan palettes that also had cream eyeshadows to act as a base. The creams did not stand up very well to time, as you'll see in the other clips. Kat Von D has always been very creative, as you can see in this next section, with a wallet she designed, her book, 2 eyeshadow palettes, one with her mascara, another one with 2 original liquid lipsticks, as well as her eyeliner collection that she came out with. Kat Von D has 2 other books, but I'm happy that this one has been signed by her. I haven't gotten her other books yet. One of my favorite packaging is volume 2 of the Tattoo Chronicles. I love the velvet and the red trim on this packaging, but I've had to keep the original in plastic to keep dust from getting to it. Then in 2013, Kat Von D came out with the Starry Eye collection with an eyeshadow book and 2 original liquid lipsticks called Adora and Lolita, as well as the Starry Eye eyeliners. These eyeliners were uniquely colored and very easy to use on the waterline as well as the eyelids. These eyeshadow palettes were mixed between 2011 for some of the 8 pans to 2014 and 2015 for the larger star-studded and gypsy palettes, but I group them together because I consider them her colorful phase of working. Though on many reviews the smaller 8-pan palettes were not as popular as the creams dried out and the shades were not as pigmented on the Esperanza palette, I still have had so much fun doing different looks with both the gypsy, the star-studded, and all of the little 8-pan palettes. Kat Von D did an excellent job when creating the artwork on the tops of the palettes as well. Because of this, I have used the palettes as much for display as for my makeup use on a daily basis. I didn't know where to group the miscellaneous singles and trios that she's had over the past years, so I grouped them together here. Though the trios look like they're the same as the Starry Eye eyeshadow book, they are all different colors. Above you can see the Metal Crush single eyeshadows that I found in a PR set that I bought off of Poshmark. The Shade Shifter palettes are among some of my favorite eyeshadows, as you can swipe in different angles. There are different colors. Unfortunately, one of my nieces got a hold of one and it broke. If you are still watching, then let's be friends, because both of us have a unique interest in the artwork that takes to make a palette, as well as in the cosmetics itself. These are some examples of some 4- and 8-pan palettes in their different containers. These two show the difference in the types of palettes that she created. The one on the left is like the old cigarette cases that they used to sell in movie theaters, whereas the other one is more of a plastic. The soft plastic is like the NARS packaging material. The top 3 palettes came out around 2014 and ushered in a new era of 12-pan palettes. I love how the palettes still had the awesome mirrors to help do your eyeshadow no matter where you were. These next colorful palettes are also a favorite of mine. The 8-pan Mivida Loca was the original that came out, and then in 2015 for the holiday season they came out with the larger Mivida Loca lipstick and eyeshadow palette. With all these brilliant colors, Kat Von D was just missing some basic palettes to assist those who were trying to do a natural transition zone or to get a simple natural daytime look. That's when she came out with the Shade and Light series. Switching gears from the eyes, we explore her liquid lipsticks. She has come out with many different sets. Some of my favorite are displayed here. The liquid lipsticks have also included glimmer toppers that you can put on top of matte lipsticks. These liquid lip products have gotten me through many long 12 to 14 hour shifts, though the glimmers do wear off after eating and drinking. Then Kat Von D redid the Saint and Sinner perfumes and came out with a beautiful eyeshadow palette that was wonderfully designed with beautiful mirrors, as well as the liquid lipsticks that was shown in the previous frame and the mini lipstick set that was shown in this frame. This is definitely one of the more beautiful current designs. After the Saint and Sinner series came the long-awaited 10-year anniversary set. This included a train case as well as a beautiful glimmer lipstick, a red lipstick, tattoo liner, eyeshadows, and brushes. I have one that I have just for display and one that I bought to use. I like the design of the inside of this trunk better as it folds out, allowing for easier access on a 2-level series. However, I like the design and artwork on the first 2 trunks that she came out with in 2008-2009 time period better. Typically, this is where I would cut the clip to not show the mirror. However, this shows my favorite corner of my makeup wall where I have some other brands and perfumes displayed in cases that my husband so lovingly built and painted for me in whichever color I wanted. Here we have the more recent colorful palette since 2016, including the Serpentina palette, the Pastel Goth, the Metal Matte large palette, as well as the mini and the Fetish palette, which just came out this year. Of these, my favorite is the Metal Matte palette that came out in 2016. I'm not sure about the other ones. What do you think? Comment below. These were also some recent palettes that came out, but I don't have as much emotion or connection with these as I do the previous, so I grouped them together here because I don't have as much to say about them. But the creative process is different for everyone, so palettes that I find most attractive may not be the same as what others find the most valued. These are some other newer blush and highlighter palettes that she's come out with. So other than a few palettes I have tucked away in another room, this is the majority of my Kat Von D collection of train cases and makeup. It is still one of my favorite. I hope you enjoyed this video and join me in the future as I go through other parts of my makeup collection in my beauty room. Please feel free to comment or correct me on any of my inaccuracies below.